And according to TMC sources, all might not be well within the TMC. Earlier, media coordination in TMC was done by Abhishek Banerjee's team, but the day after Arjikar vandalization took place, Banerjee's team is not looking after the media coordination of the TMC. So this is what we're learning according to the TMC sources. Kamalika Sengupta continues to stay with us. Kamalika, we're learning that there seems to be an internal rift within the TMC. What more details do you have on this?
See, we have been reporting this from the very first day. We have been reporting like the day when this vandalization took place. After that, we know that there has been, the party insiders tells us that there has been a differences of opinion between the senior and the juniors, and Mr. Banerjee is not the National General Secretary, is not very happy with the way the administration has dealt this matter, because that when in 2026 they will go for polls, they will have a 15 years of anti-incumbency baggage with them. So now it is very important to have a good governance model. But when they did not do good in urban area and this incident has happened, the damage control system of the administration was not good. That is what the TMC insiders tells me. And then from that day itself, we have seen that generally the guest coordination of TMC was being done by Kamak Street. That means the Abhishek Banerjee's office, where one had to send a mail and then the guest coordination used to happen. But from that very day, it was not done. And then a new media committee, Chondrima Bhattacharya, Arup Biswas, Kunal Ghosh, they are there, and a new committee, Joy Prakash Mojumdar, they are there. A new committee has been formed. And yesterday we have seen a new WhatsApp group also came up. When there was an old WhatsApp groups were there, which was coordinated by Abhishek Banerjee's office. So clearly, as we have been reporting, and we have seen that Shantanu Sen, Kunal Ghosh also has raised certain questions on the way the administration has worked in Arjikar. We have seen Shukhendu Shekhar, he went to the almost in the extent of saying that commissioner should be arrested. We have seen Johor Sarkar, who has also criticized that the principal should not have been reinstated. So there are a lot of people who are saying that what the administration did, handling Arjikar, specifically reinstating principal, that was a wrong decision. And here now you have a new TMC media WhatsApp group. So these are also like all is not well in Trinamool Congress that we have been reporting from last 2-3 days, and now that the new group has come, it's a new development.
Right, Kamalika, please stay with us. Arunima also continues to stay with us. Arunima, as we were reporting about the psychometric analysis of the main accused, how crucial is this test for the investigation further?
See, there are two parallel scientific tests that the CBI wanted to conduct. One is done, which is the psychological analysis. The other was the polygraph test. Now, the polygraph test is basically a lie detector test. CBI wanted to subject Sanjay Roy to this to try and understand which are the points in which he is trying to deviate, which is the point that he is trying to mislead. This polygraph test report is only partially admissible in a court of law, but it does give the investigators some lead as to which is the line of investigation to take, what is it that the accused is trying to hide. But this polygraph test has also been in limbo for the last 3 days now. Because of security concerns, Sanjay Roy's production in the Sialda court has not happened. CBI feels if he is produced in court in person, there could be a threat to his well-being, there could be a law and order situation. Already the Kolkata bar has refused to represent him, which means no lawyer is willing to come and defend him or stand by him. A legal aid counsel has been assigned, but even then the matter continues to be in limbo. It is likely that CBI could approach the Kolkata High Court seeking for a virtual hearing to get the consent of the accused in this case. If the polygraph test is done at the earliest and the psychological analysis report and the DNA report is combined, perhaps CBI will be in a position to apprise the Supreme Court, the Kolkata High Court and the public in general whether Sanjay Roy alone is responsible for the rape, or as people here are apprehensive, this was a case of gang rape. That question still is very much open, and we are waiting for CBI to tell us after they've carried out all these scientific tests.
All right, Arunima, please stay with us. We also have CNN News 18's Ananya Bhatnagar joining us on this story. Ananya, all eyes today are on the Supreme Court. What all can be expected today in the Apex Court?
Well, definitely, it's a crucial day at the Supreme Court today, as the Supreme Court bench headed by the Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, goes on to hear the matter with regards to how, what had happened at the Archer Medical College. Remember, on the last day of the hearing, the Supreme Court was really faced by the approach of the West Bengal government and how it had handled this particular matter, wherein, the FIR was registered almost 3 hours later. However, the matter, as per the Chief Justice of India, the matter is not only of a rape and a murder of a young doctor at the Ajikar Medical College, but it's something that relates to the whole doctor fraternity as a whole, and that is something that is concerning, and that's why the Supreme Court also constituted, in fact, a national task force that would be, governed by a lot of medical experts, including, Vice Admiral Artis Sareen, who is one of who is in fact one of the finest doctors when it comes to the Indian Naval Services is concerned. And very clearly and categorically today, the West Bengal government and the Central Bureau of Investigation will have to show their status reports. The investigation by the West Bengal government would be shown, the investigation by the Central Bureau of Investigation would be shown. But what we've been told by our sources is that both these reports are likely to be submitted in a sealed cover, since the investigation is at a nascent stage at this particular point of time. So we'll have to wait and watch as to how things pan out. But definitely, it's a crucial day of hearing at the Supreme Court, and the bench headed by the Chief Justice of India will assemble at around 10:30 a.m. to hear this particular matter.
All right, Ananya, please stay with us. CNN News 18's Shivani Gupta spoke with Anubhav Mondal, who is an intern at the Arjikar Hospital. In the interview, Mondal shared some scathing information about the ex-principal Sandeep Ghosh. Listen in.
I want to begin by asking you, what more can you tell us about what Sandeep Ghosh was up to?
See, Sandeep Ghosh was totally politically backed. I can say he was totally authoritarian. He used to fail us regularly, and he used to threaten that whoever will not follow the Trinamool Congress or the Trinamool Congress students body, they will be given supply, like fail. They will be failed in their exams, in their final exams, and many of our seniors had their registrations got their registrations were not given to them even after 8 months. The 8 months, which are usually very crucial after the internship. And also he used to do he had specific student representatives who used to work like his goons, and they used to like threaten the students and organize the students based on fear.
Were there any attempts to alert authorities against Sandeep Ghosh, and did anyone take notice when these attempts were made?
Yes, we especially I tried many a times. I even when I was ousted out of the of my hostel in 2022 and 2023 January. At that time, I had to go to STSC commission because I was thrown out of the hostel. But still no specific or no action had been taken against them. And there are many others who had their who were failed, who were threatened to get out of the hostel. We had alerted the Tala police station, which is which under which jurisdiction our Arjikar Medical College falls. But still there was no response from their side. They used to tell us that you should only wait for the next steps. But we did not see any step taken against him. And also we complained to the NMC. NMC also registered our complaint, but no response from their side also came.
Anubhav, do you think this rape and murder of the doctor is part of some larger conspiracy in which the principal, ex-principal and others could be involved?
I am sure that he knew about who are the perpetrators because after he was suspended from his duty from the High Court, many attempts had been made to protect him by the state government, by the police. So there may be some conspiracy in this incident.